Imagine being punished for who you love, not just scolded, not just shunned. I'm talking prison, public lashings, or worse, death. Welcome back to Terry's Diverse Horizons, where today we dive into the 15 worst countries to be gay in 2025. Yep, it's not just old school disapproval, it's modern day persecution with Wi-Fi. Stick around, because number 1 will leave your jaw on the floor, or possibly packing a suitcase. Starting at number 15, Malaysia, the caning capital. Malaysia says, don't ask, don't tell, or we'll cane you and ban your movie. Being gay here can get you whipped, fined, and your TikTok deleted. At number 14, the Gambia, mosquito-level tolerance. Former President Yahya Jammeh once said he'd kill gay people like mosquitoes. And sadly, that pretty much sums up the country's LGBTQ+ policy, DEET for diversity. At number 13, Iraq, death by rumor. Iraq doesn't technically outlaw being gay. It just lets militias and vigilantes do the dirty work. Being suspected of homosexuality, that's enough to get you disappeared. At number 12, Pakistan, closet locked, thrown in jail. In Pakistan, the laws stuck in the 1800s. Literally, colonial-era laws still criminalize homosexuality, add honor killings, blackmail, and you're trapped in a Bollywood horror. At number 11, Mauritania, death on paper. Technically, being gay in Mauritania can get you the death penalty. Thankfully, it hasn't been carried out, but it's still legal doom decor hanging over people's lives. At number 10, Qatar, rainbow red card. After all the World Cup glitter, Qatar still says no thanks to pride. Homosexuality here is illegal, and even hugging the wrong gender might get you a stadium ban, or worse. At number 9, Chechnya, Russia, real-life horror show. Chechnya has what human rights groups call gay concentration camps. Think that's an exaggeration? Google it, if you dare. At number 8, Yemen, 0 shades of gray. In Yemen, LGBTQ+ rights don't exist at all. The punishment for being gay, execution, society's view, what rights? At number 7, Somalia, extremism meets law. In Somalia, it's not just the government. Terror groups like Al-Shabaab target LGBTQ+ individuals. It's basically living in a rainbow-free war zone. At number 6, Brunei, royal decree of doom. Brunei once introduced laws for stoning LGBTQ+ people to death. They later backpedaled after global outrage. But the laws are still on the books, so yay? At number 5, Uganda, rainbow on the run. Uganda recently passed one of the most inhumane anti-gay laws in modern history. We're talking life imprisonment or even death for certain offenses. Love shouldn't be a death sentence. At number 4, Nigeria, where love gets life in prison. In Nigeria, being gay can earn you 14 years in prison. Live in the northern states, under Sharia law, it might earn you a death sentence. At number 3, Afghanistan, Taliban's take on tolerance. The Taliban don't need laws. They have Kalashnikovs and medieval justice. If you're LGBTQ+ in Afghanistan, you either hide, run, or pray the world doesn't forget you. At number 2, Saudi Arabia, oil, money, and no love. The land of wealth, gold-plated Lamborghinis, and no tolerance for LGBTQ+ people. Here, being gay can get you flogged or executed. And forget pride, even rainbow-themed toys are banned. And finally, at number 1, Iran, execution, entrapment, and erasure. Iran takes the top spot for sheer brutality. LGBTQ+ people are arrested, tortured, and executed, often after being tricked online by fake dating profiles run by authorities. It's not just unsafe, it's a trap with a death penalty. Being LGBTQ+ shouldn't be a crime. Love is not a threat. So let's keep speaking out, showing support, and turning up the volume, especially for those who can't. If you believe the world needs more rainbows and less repression, hit that like button, drop a comment, and share this video. Subscribe to Terry's Diverse Horizons, where we don't just explore the world, we fight to make it a better one. Be safe and stay humble. Till later.